So, if you're a DoorDash dasher, there's a lot of things that you need to be aware of. Some simple things, pick up, deliver it. There's shop and deliver. There's some other things. But in this video, I'm going to go over at least four, technically five, four new features you might not even know about. Why? Because they're either beta programs, they're a small market, a test market, or just it hasn't reached your marketplace for whatever reason. I'm going to go over that in this video. Number one, so you know what it is. Number two, if it's coming to your marketplace, or if you're just getting it, if you got like an email or announcement on your phone, whatever, that it's coming to your marketplace, how to best use it, and any warning signs if this might jeopardize your account, or maybe equally, we'll say, as important, jeopardize your earnings. My name is Mike. I've been doing gig work since 2015, part-time, full-time, in different marketplaces as well. We'd love to have you a part of the team here. Consider subscribing. All I do is help you make money in different side hustles. Now, number one, you're going to say, okay, Mike, DashLink. Now, let me show you what's new with DashLink. Some marketplaces have had DashLink for some time, but I will argue to say most every marketplace has not had DashLink. So firstly, and again, if you're like, Mike, I've seen this before, don't worry. I got other ones I guarantee you haven't seen before. I can't guarantee it, but close to it. So here's DashLink. What I wanted to show you, because I'm coming to you from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, are different options of DashLink. DashLink, it's a routed delivery type. So I'm set. If you like something that's set it and forget it, like Amazon Flex, if you like longer routes on Walmart Spark, this might be for you. Now, I was doing my research for this video, and I just wanted to see what other marketplaces were offering. Let's take a look here. So this one offering $92.25, you're locked in there. 4 hours and 15 minutes, 94.7 miles. So if I can bring up my phone here, if you want to track this with me as well, comment in the live chat or the comment section where you're watching from. Here's what I would do on DashLink, okay? It's the same thing basically as food delivery or really anything in the gig economy. So I go 92.25, open up my calculator, divided by 94.7. It is 97 cents per mile. That's one metric, what I call the dollars to mile ratio. How much am I getting paid per mile driven? Now, secondly, because that's just a pay per mile, we'll do 92.25 divided by 4.25. So it's, 4 hours and 15 minutes. So just equate that, 15 minutes every, 60 minutes is the hour there. So divided by 4.25, that is $21.71 rounded per hour. Let's double check that. 92.25 divided by 4.25, $21.71 per hour. So if you're looking at DashLink, okay, you need to understand, what am I willing to sacrifice, if anything? I mean, you don't have to sacrifice anything. A lot of this, it's, gig work, you're an independent contractor. It's up to you if this is worth it. But it's paying under $1 a mile. So that's just a measure of vehicle efficiency because you're using your personal vehicle, right? And if it costs X to operate the vehicle and I'm getting paid Y, in this case, 97 cents, whatever it was per mile, you have to decide if it's worth it. So you might be thinking, well, Mike, it's 97 cents per mile, but I want cash flow. I just want money. Then you're getting, what was it? $21, whatever it was per hour. $21.71. Is that worth it? So let's take a look at another one here. Another marketplace. This one is offering $120 for 5 hours of work. But look, only 50.7 miles, I mean, respectively, only we say. So it's the same thing here. Let's do this quickly. $120 divided by 50.7 miles. That is $2.37 paid out per mile. Do you see the difference there? So the operating cost of your vehicle, you're getting $2.37 per business mile comparatively to that other example. Now, okay, let's go the hourly. $120 divided by 5 hours, rounded, that's $24 an hour. So this is paying an excellent amount per mile and per hour. It's just up to you. Okay, do I want to be locked in here for 5 hours on DashLink. Now, this isn't going to be a whole breakdown of these features. I just want to show you in case this is new to you. But let me show you what is new for DashLink here. Again, I told you some marketplaces have had DashLink. They have. I mean, late 2022 is certainly not new, but that from all records that I could find, it's like mainly California, not a ton of other marketplaces when DashLink was first announced. It's routed delivery, okay? You're paid per route, like I showed you. So it's going to be in your preferences tab. If you have preferences, it'll say DashLink there. But what's new is this was expanded this year at the time of filming in 2024. I got this here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Let me know if you have DashLink. As I detailed, the pros, it's predictable pay. So I have a route. I'm locked in there. You do not have to worry about where's my next request going to come from. I'm waiting 2 minutes, now 5 minutes. Oh, I got a request. It's not worth it. So I'm locked in there. I know I'm going to get paid. And some people like that. You can schedule your time. I'm done. I know exactly what I'm going to do for the next 4 or 5 hours. Cons, though, there's no real flexibility in that. So any routed deliveries, Amazon Flex, Walmart Spark, maybe Uber Eats, any of these apps that have routed deliveries, you need to understand I am, yes, locked in. I can't just multi-app. I can't have different apps on at the same time, right? I can't stop what I'm doing even. Listen to that. I mean, drop a like on this video if you appreciate this. If that's an aha moment for you, you can't just stop. You're locked in there for 3, 4, 5 hours is a long DashLink route. Can you go 5 hours at a time? What about food, right? Like, dude, I'm going to get hungry 5 hours. What am I going to eat? You're not. But then what you should honestly do is just bring a cooler, bring something in there. I mean, yeah, you can get fast food, but you want to save money, not spend money. So pros and cons of DashLink. But let me show you what else is new, okay? Right now, I'm showing you 4 minimum, 5 new features that you might not know as a DoorDash Dasher. Next one, I almost guarantee that you haven't heard of. Let me know in the live chat or the comment section if you've seen this. Now we're starting to get into the really new stuff. This is SmartScale. What is DoorDash SmartScale? Let's take a look. So this is the first that we got on DoorDash's SmartScale feature. When you're doing an assignment, it's going to look like this. And it's going to say, ask the merchant if they weighed the order on their SmartScale. What is that? An accurate weight ensures that the order includes all items. Please confirm that the merchant weighed the order on the SmartScale. You have SmartScale. Have you ever seen this? If you haven't seen this, you might not have taken a certain type of request. Let me show you. This is SmartScale. And I see everyone in the live chat. Per usual, I'll take your questions and answers. I guess I'll take your questions. I'll give you the answers. There we go. After I get the info, and I do that for brevity, stay tuned to the end here. I'll take your questions. So here's the SmartScale. This is what you're going to see. Right now, this is only exclusively shown up for Wendy's requests. So if you're not getting SmartScale offers, you're not accepting like Wendy's requests. Let me know if you accept Wendy's requests, because I know like that's one of the places that a lot of Dashers don't like to pick up from. So exclusive for Wendy's offers, it's basically an item weight audit. So the restaurant is going to inform DoorDash, hey, our Baconator, look, I'll just tell you, I get one of those things every like year and a half, just every now and then, right? And when I do, that bacon, let's not distract ourselves and get hungry here. So the restaurant's going to say, hey, it weighs a certain amount. And then you put it on a scale. What does it actually weigh? Now, Dasher's thoughts, is this some kind of Dasher audit though? Like to make sure that you're not taking food, like the little fry tax or something, right? But then Dasher's also commented, how would that be an audit on the Dasher? It's not like the customer is going to get home, weigh the food first, report it to DoorDash and see if those weights match. which I agree with. This is most likely a merchant level auditing thing, but you will have to tell the restaurant, like, hey, can you put it on the SmartScale? Your mileage may vary. I've heard reports of restaurants being like, yeah, we're not doing that. Or they'll just like tell you it's broken. And this info is sent to DoorDash. So as a Dasher, once they put it on the scale, you'll be prompted to enter in that weight. And there at the bottom, there's no results on Dasher support. I try to bring this to you first. Drop a like in this video if you appreciate that. Now, this has been around for some time, but it is new. But there's no dedicated support page for this. You go on Dasher support, nothing on there. Let's move on. Our next new feature here, Dasher order review. So you're making your deliveries, restaurants, pick up, drop off, easy enough, and then something happens. The most important thing that you have, like super high level, is your access to the account. If you lose access to your account, done. Like you can't do earn by time. Oh, you like shop and deliver? Done. You can't do earn per offer. You can't get any of that peak pay. You're done because you can't even log on. So to protect your account, watch this next portion right here. So this would look something like this. This is a kind of orders under review. Now, this one does have Dasher support articles, and I'm going to show you that here in a second. It says, your screen would say rather, your orders are, in this case, no longer under review. Results of the review. We've reviewed recent orders you delivered for potential delivery issues and did not find any issues. What happens next? Your earnings for these orders will be paid out in full. You can view earnings details in the earnings tab. So what happens before this is you get a flag that your orders are under review. Now see here about the pay. Your orders will be paid out in full. What happens is your pay is withheld. So you're not paid. Pay attention to this. Drop a like on this video if you appreciate this info. That your pay will not be paid out. It'll be held if your orders are under review. So let me get you some more details on this. You'll also get this notification possibly on your phone just to show you what it looks like. In this case, we've concluded our review. We've reviewed recent orders you delivered for quality and security purposes. There's a little hint here what they're looking for, and did not find any issues. Can you just share with me? Do you feel like you deliver securely and accurately with quality? Do you feel you deliver securely and accurately with quality? And maybe how many deliveries you've done. You can let me know in the live chat or the comment section. As someone who's done thousands of deliveries on most every single delivery, like major delivery app out there, I follow delivery instructions. You want it in the garage, I'll put it on the garage. You want it on the red chair in the porch, I will put it on the chair. If you want it wherever, like I'll follow the delivery instructions, right? Not entering someone's home, but other than that. Confirmation picture, I'll take confirmation pictures. Hand it to me, I'll wait for you to come out, or I'll call, I'll text you, I'll follow the prompts. The point is, I'm like following all the instructions. So yeah, I feel like I deliver with quality and security, but this is what can happen. How it works. Potential delivery or security issues are detected. Our system flags orders for potential delivery issues and security purposes, i.e. potential fraud. Your earnings for these deliveries are withheld. You're not paid until that review that I just showed you occurs. Number 2. We review the details within 24 hours. Our team carefully reviews each order to determine what happened. And I believe that is a manual review, as we'll see in a bit. We notify you with the results. If we determine there is a violation of the DoorDash service provider platform access policy, your independent contract or agreement, this could lead to deactivation. If so, consider sharing this video with someone who does DoorDash so they can be aware of this. If we do not find any issues upon review, or if you are not deactivated, your earnings are then released. This is the order review process. So why would my orders get reviewed? Let's continue at the bottom. Why are my orders under review? When we detect delivery or potential security issues, we conduct routine, listen, manual reviews to determine what happened. You'll be notified within 24 hours with the results. So let's think here. Why would I get flagged or you get flagged for a delivery issue or a security issue? It says, i.e., fraud. So we've talked about this, and I'm going to touch on this later in this live right now, the missing drop-off photo flag. So I'm taking confirmation pictures as they hand it to me. I take the confirmation picture, but then it says I didn't. And we're discussing, is that a glitch? Like, certainly I'm taking pictures every single time. How can you say 30% of my deliveries didn't have it? But this is the warning. If anyone's just saying, if anyone's taking a picture, let's say, let me give you an example of what might actually happen. Someone takes a picture on, hand it to me, and then, they just take the bag from themselves and they leave. And it makes it look like the delivery was left contactless. I don't know if you knew this, but most every door has a Ring camera now. So I always ask you to clearly operate with integrity and honesty. But if you do that, you kind of deserve to get your account deactivated. I'm just saying, DoorDash is looking for that and they'll review it. So if you have any fraudulent behavior like that and it's going to get flagged by the customer, that's where your account and moreover, your orders would be reviewed. Moving on. Drop-off photo achievements. Our next new DoorDash Dasher feature you might not know about, So I hinted at the missing drop-off photos. Okay. Remember that. If you're not familiar with that, I'm going to touch on it here in a second. The missing drop-off photos warning. Now, I did give you a heads up, by the way, in our free newsletter. I just released that today. If you want to join that, you can read it all, Side Hustle News in 5 minutes. Go to yourdrivermight.com/newsletter and sign up for that newsletter. It is free. Well, I dropped the most latest Side Hustle news for you. So this is new though. It says, congratulations, you have insights, which I still don't know how to access the insights thing. I swear they feature it and then it just disappears. Your insights. I clicked everywhere. Let me know how to find that insights tab. But under insights, it'll say drop off photo achievement, sparkle, sparkle. While you're seeing this, you took drop off photos for 80+% of contactless deliveries. This helps customers find their order and provides proof of delivery. Mike, I should be taking confirmation pictures on all contactless deliveries. It tells me to take a contactless confirmation picture. I'm standing there with the food. I'm not doing anything. It takes 2 seconds to take a picture. So of course you should be getting 80+% of contact deliveries with a picture, unless you get this. I've had this on my own account. On my own DoorDash Dasher account here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, when I take confirmation pictures all the time, it's pretty easy. You take a picture of the bag. You can feature your hot and cold bag in it and place the food on top of that if you want. Put the pizza on top of your pizza bag. It just looks nice. Shows the customer, like, yeah, look, I used the pizza bag. You can see in the confirmation picture, just so you know. And you take a picture of the delivery area, trying to get the house number in there as well, or apartment number, and that's it. But my account said, nah, 30+% of your leave at door deliveries lacked drop-off photos. You can watch that live stream replay where we really went deep on this. These photos help customers find their orders and protect you from false complaints. And we discussed, how is this possible when I'm following all the prompts and basically every single Dasher agreed, like, why did I get this? I will tell you this though, being a new feature, this missing drop-off photo flag, if you do a good job, you get the achievement. But the inverse is literally this missing drop-off photo. We talked about if it is a new feature, yes, it could be glitchy. I would assume that's what happened because everyone is following the prompts as instructed. So that is photo achievement. Now let's detail how you might get extra peak pay. So this pertains to the Dasher Rewards program. It's been around since what, mid 2022, I believe. And Uber Eats actually just launched their own Dasher Rewards competitor that's literally like the same qualifications and benefits, pretty similar. And I'm attempting it as an Uber Eats courier. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Thank you. Where I'm just accepting everything to get the acceptance rating required to get preferred deliveries. But this is Dasher Rewards. Take a look. And they say earn peak pay, extra peak pay for the next month. We're excited to announce a new limited time perk in your area with the new Dasher Rewards program starting on November 6th, which was just almost a week ago. If you are a platinum or a gold level Dasher, you can unlock increased earnings opportunities with extra peak pay in your area when available. It's that simple. Maintain high ratings, earn extra cash, and of course, there's restrictions there. So they're telling you, if you're on Dasher Rewards, this is why you got to check your email. This is a marketplace specific email. So make sure you have emails enabled from basically all of these companies. And I feel like DoorDash does send the most substantial ones, like not just fluff. So you want to have those emails on. But they're telling you like, hey, you can get more peak pay if you're platinum or gold. Now, I've also driven on silver and gold. You can watch those videos to compare the numbers because it may not be worth it to go for silver, gold, and platinum, even with this incentive. So you need to be aware of that. But I want to hear from you. Which one of these is most impactful for you? We had like technically 5 new things to talk about today. So which one of these would you like to see in your marketplace? If it's not in your marketplace, which one of these do you already have in your marketplace? Or what new things would you like to see come to the DoorDash Dasher platform, or maybe even competing platforms? Let me know.